How did I end up here? I wish I had the answer to that question, but with this striking revelation, no answer would come easy now. I was in a strange and unusual place in my life now. I thought I had a good grasp of my life, but it turns out I didn't. It's like you have an understanding of your life, but then it gets deeper than that. It's like you didn't think Susan Boyle could get any uglier. But the world works in a mysterious way. It wasn't always like this, of course. Before all these weird occurrences started to happen, I was generally a bright student, cruising through high school. I woke up, went to school, hung out, left school, hung out some more, did my homework, I went to sleep, waiting for the next day to arrive. Nothing hindered me besides the future. Every time I thought of my future, I would draw blanks. The future was the only thing that freaked me out. I became depressed. Maybe it was the whole college aspect, or maybe the fact that my friends had distanced themselves a little away from me. It also didn't help that they were leaving for college after high school and I had no idea where I was headed.
What's good, man?
What's up? It's good, yo.
What you guys been doing lately?
Same here, nothing.
Really? Nothing?
That's what happened, nothing.
Nothing at all, yeah. Chilling.
Really? Really?
Nothing.
Yeah, same here, nothing.
Really? Nothing? With all these weeks? Come on, man.
Nothing happened, really.
Nothing at all. Just chilling.
What, you guys live under rocks now?
What you mean? Yo.
I highly doubt it.
Okay, then, Hotshot, what the hell have you been doing?
Nothing, either.
You see, what the hell are you complaining about?
I don't know, man. I thought you guys did something this summer. I didn't know.
Alright, well, we didn't, okay?
Alright, bro. I'm just asking. See you later.
Alright.
So after my successful attempt at getting back the band together, I headed home. And when I arrived, I was immediately greeted with my brother, drinking and smoking. My brother was home early from work, probably slow. He was your typical 25-year-old brother. He was a polar opposite of me, was better than me at everything. He smoked cigarettes, Marlboros obviously. Nothing else lived up to the pleasure of those. He downed 40s with ease, and he was able to pull girls my age when he's 7 years older than I am. And my attempts at women this year were at the least appalling.
Hey, bud, what's up? Want a beer?
I'm good, thanks.
My bad. You know I have to get a couple of these, you know?
I only drank like 2 of those. You have to down like 20 of those in order to get a buzz. Unless you're a weakling.
Don't call me weak, bro. You remember what happened to me.
Okay. You don't need a reminder.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dude, just go home. You're drunk.
I will go home. Wait. I am.
I didn't smoke or drink. I haven't smoked and never will, but I've had a few beers. Couldn't drink without feeling pretentious. I either felt like I was doing it to be cool or just to go along with everyone else. It wasn't my scene. As disoriented as he seemed, when it came to fighting, he was a killer. Any fight he's gotten in, he hasn't lost or run away from. And he's won some of them intoxicated. Hard to believe that someone looked like they were doing the merengue at a party could whip people's asses. When I settled down, jumped at the sound of a shattering scream.
Johnny, you need to come up here right now! What is this? Who is this on your phone? Get your ass up here right now!
It was the first time I ever took the car without permission. I felt uneasy, because I knew what I was getting into. If I ever stepped foot in this house again, my ass would be hanging on the wall over the fireplace I didn't have as a decoration. I drove off into the night, with absolutely no direction. I had no home to go to and nowhere to stay. I guess I could stay at the school overnight and sleep in the car. While not my best idea, it would have to do for now. I was awoken by a loud knock on my window.
Jesus, you look like hell. Did you really sleep in the car?
Yeah, kind of stole it. Thought you were the cops for a second. Wait, what are you doing? Oh! God damn it. Hey, you better not post that.
Don't worry, it boosts your credibility.
What credibility?
Your image?
What image? That I'm a stoner?
No, you're just lazy.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever. What class do we got?
Going to lit.
Going to lit? Alright. Let's go. I mean, who really thinks like that? It's crazy.
I have no idea. They probably just sat in the rooms and reevaluated their lives.
I would have just tried to beat the expectations.
I mean, how do you know it wasn't supposed to happen?
I would just live my life as it's not planned out.
I hate this book already, man. I'll see you later.
Alright, peace.
It was nice to know something of a depressing topic could bring friends back together. It was kinda ironic, but so was the fact that Holian was off somewhere posting my beauty sleep to the world that prospered off of humiliation of others. Really wasn't my style. I'm more of a hands-on guy when it comes to conversating. At the end of the day, I laid down and read the book I had gotten from class. Although while reading it, my focus was aimed somewhere else. School was over in a month and a half, my life was coming to a close. In terms of my high school career, the other years were stagnant. This year, while interesting, was ultimately a misfire the way I handled it. It was absolutely insane how I went from being completely lethargic to suddenly ambitious, but my ambition led to misdirection, and ultimately I forgot what I was going for at the time. The brochure for senior year never mentioned any of this. In terms of grades, I felt like a walking dichotomy. Before senior year, my grades were excellent, my social skills were about as good as a wall. And this year came along, though my social skills weren't exactly refined. It was a relief to know that my balls existed. I had chased a lost cause, which ended in an untimely demise. Shouldn't talk about it, but what I learned is that apparently actions don't speak louder than words, especially when those words are text messages. And then there came the time with the desperate reconnect with a long-lost childhood friend that I hadn't spoken to in more than a decade. Catching up was rather peculiar. After catching up, it was a surprise to see that her personality was all but different. I learned that the most unexpected people can change in the most unexpected of ways. I didn't bother to continue the conversations. Maybe that's why I drew blanks in my head. Because I was preoccupied with being a better person and not worrying about bettering my future. Of course, I was reminded at bettering my future with the question of,
did you regret anything you did this year?
So what did he want?
He was just telling me what a detriment I was to the school and how I'm a bad influence on the students.
Sounds about right.
So we have jokes now.
Facts are not jokes.
Oh, shit.
You're a dick.
Yeah, I'm just joking, man.
So where are we headed out to?
I'm going home.
Yeah, same. I'm asleep.
Alright, catch you guys later then.
Alright,
So.
when I got home, that conversation with the principal had been circling my mind. I couldn't get rid of it. I don't know why it stuck with me. It just did, so I decided to go along with it. I looked back at my excellent but very inconsistent 4 years. I looked at the events I was involved in. There wasn't a lot. And then I looked at my achievements. I got on a roll and that was about it. While reflecting, I started to see a weird pattern. While thinking about this year, some things didn't add up. My brother and his girlfriend started arguing again. I became estranged from my friends but then reconnected with them. My brother was cooler than me. My love life was at best pathetic. And I've gotten the typical inspirational speech from a higher up. And then I looked at myself. I didn't talk to anyone besides people that were close. I became depressed. I rebelled by stealing a car. And I slept in it, maybe foreshadowing my future. And that's when it struck me. It was a bit of a reach, but it was the only conclusion I could come to. My life was a book, and I was the main protagonist. Jesus Christ, I was pulled straight from a coming-of-age novel. The only difference was that it was my book that I was writing in my head, because of this narrator stuck in my head that is talking as we speak. All these coincidences, they all made sense now. They all happened in a matter of a few months. It only makes sense because nothing else interesting happened in my life until now. Jesus, I'm not even 30 yet and already hit my midlife crisis. Can you hit 2 in a lifetime? I didn't want to find out. I couldn't change what already happened, but I could change what's going to happen. Or so I think.
I have the feeling that my life is a book.
So like horror, romance, action? What are we talking about here?
It's like something along the lines of like a Shakespearean tragedy.
So like what do you mean, really?
I don't know, I mean like there's been like a lot of weird things happening this year, like a lot of coincidences and all that. And it all just started happening this year.
Like what, like it was written in advance?
Like, I think I see where my life is going right now, but I have the opportunity to change it, and I'm not sure if I should do that or not.
Sounds like predestination. Do you know what that is? Have you heard of it?
Not really.
Alright, so it basically is a really popular philosophical idea for hundreds of years where the idea is that there's a god or a higher power or just fate that is writing your script, if you will, for you. And it's basically laying out and it knows exactly what you're gonna do. And the idea is, and the question was for many years is, can you change it? Is there a power that you have to rewrite the script?
I think you explained it, like, right off the bat. Exactly what I'm feeling right now. The thing is, I just don't know what to do now.
Rewrite the script? Give it a shot, see what happens.
And that's when it hit me. I don't think I was ever supposed to rewrite this. I think I'm supposed to just live it out. So, I took a trip to the only place I knew where it could be. The local library. After hours of deep digging and searching, I finally found it. I was actually surprised at how long it was. It was nice to know that I wouldn't die at 60, that I might live to be 80, who knows. Only judging by the amount of pages in this goddamn thing. So after finding it, I took it home. It was nerve-wracking to look at. My future was right in front of me, and all it took was a flip of a page to see where I was going. But then I had a sudden change of heart. I wanted the future to be a surprise. Maybe something good will happen. I'll let my life ride out as it's supposed to be, and I won't change for anybody, because I'm happy with myself, and I accept myself for who I am, and I take responsibility for my actions. And maybe I can become even a better person in the upcoming years. The future for me is unwritten now, and anything can happen.